What are the top 10 rides at IMG Worlds of Adventure? Number 10. Starting off our video with one smashing experience. We have Hulk Epsilon Base 3D, and at the same time we will not be soaring with the dinosaurs or spinning on Thor's hammer just yet. This cinema is truly one of a kind. Because if you choose to enter into the Epsilon base and join Hulk on his greatest battles, amongst being completely immersed in the 3D dome, the seats that you are sat on are on a spinning, tilting and rising carousel, thus making this more of a 10D cinema than just a 3. Number 9.
Hey, Tree Trunks!
Looking for something a little more EU than Smash? Then look no further than Cartoon Network Land, and in particular Adventure Time, the ride of EU with Finn and Jake. In fact, look no further up than this ride, because situated high above the land, after boarding your super awesome Jake car, you'll be taken on a sky-high guided tour where you'll see all of your favorite Adventure Time characters whilst also trying to save the princess from the evil Ice King. So no pressure.
Thinking what I'm thinking? Epic finale and a party with all our friends?
Number 8.
Hurry! We want to set any activated objects before Mom gets home!
I hope you are feeling competitive, as next up we've got the amazing ride of Gumball. And as you can only imagine, with an attraction theme towards this hit TV show, zapping all of the targets and trying to get the highest score in your group is not the only thing you'll be doing.
Elmo's Most Haunted is a really scary ghost show.
And you imagine correctly, as Gumball and Darwin's seemingly innocent school science project quickly turns into mayhem with every object from the kitchen vegetables to football shirts coming to life. So it is up to you to save the entire town of Elmore from this disaster by shooting all the targets with your laser gun and bringing them back to object form. The question is, do you think you will be able to work with your friends but also turn them into frenemies in order to get the highest score? We would love to know in the comment section below. Number 7.
Move it!
When it comes to IMG Worlds of Adventures, there are 3 main themes: Marvel, Cartoon Network and dinosaurs. And whilst dinosaur rides are the only ones without an IP, funnily enough they are some of the best experiences in the park. This is the forbidden territory, and if you think you have what it takes to go back into the time of the dinosaurs, then jump aboard the off-roader vehicle, as that is exactly where you'll be heading. Just remember though, whilst the majority of dinosaurs are happy craving on grass and trees, others prefer a more tasty snack. And the more you make your way through this world, the more you will know what I mean. Number 6. As much as you cannot have a theme park without a laser game ride or an action-packed dinosaur adventure, nor can you have one without a roller coaster. And this park has 3. But only one of these coasters will send you spinning and swinging through the air alongside Spider-Man, battling the evil Doc. And best of all, watching your friends' reactions as you spin around and around. And that is Spider-Man Doc Ock's Revenge. Number 5. Still not dizzy? Well, you just wait, as next up we have got the Powerpuff Girls Mojo robot Rampage. And do not judge a book by its cover, as despite the name sounding quite family friendly, it is anything but. In a nutshell, once you have boarded one of the Powerpuff Girls themed cars, you'll spin around in circles whilst also flipping upside down for over 2 minutes straight. But the scariest part of all has got to be when you are held for what feels like an eternity before going back to the normal position. Number 4. Do you remember when I said earlier that we'll not be swinging on Thor's hammer just yet? Well, now that we have entered into the top for attractions, I think it is now time to take on the hammer. Plus, do not worry, the last super dizzy flat ride on the list. With this being quite self-explanatory though, instead of talking all about its powers, that will leave you needing to go to the nearest toilet afterwards, I'm going to give a quick tip, which would be to ride the uniquer attractions first. Because at the same time you cannot get this amazing theming anywhere else, what you can get is that super dizzy sensation again and again. Number 3.
You have proven yourselves worth.
Similar to how the Avengers takes the best parts of all the Marvel superheroes and puts them into one ultimate team, this ride takes the best parts of all of the Marvel attractions and puts them into one ultimate mission.
Let's get you all in the helicarrier.
This is Avengers Battle of Ultron, and if you feel ready to take on the most ultimate villain yet, then quickly head into your shelled vehicle, as from that moment onwards it is a race against time to destroy all of Ultron's drones, himself, and of course bring peace back to the city.
Watch out!
We love power!
And even if you don't feel completely confident that you can save the city by yourself, don't fear, as throughout this mission you will have plenty of reinforcements from your fellow Avengers.
Avengers, hit him now! Give him everything!
Get him off!
Aim for me!
Number 2.
Thanks, Predator.
Get ready to once again walk with the dinosaurs, or should I say soar with them, as coming in at our number 2 spot is none other than Predator. And if you have never been on a ride like this before, then hold on. And if you have, then you're probably already gripping onto that really rawsome dinosaur train as hard as you can. As even though this is not at the number 1 spot, it probably is the most scary, with you experiencing everything from a completely vertical lift hill to a 97-degree drop to 3 inversions, all within a minute duration. And number 1. Where do I begin when talking about Velociraptor? If I was going to talk about every rawsome part of this, we would be here till the next meteor strike. Therefore, let me just say that if I had a choice out of doing this ride once or all of the other attractions, I would do this once.